Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode. Today I traded NVDA calls. A couple reasons I got into them. First and foremost, they were alerted in the ramp up trading chat room. Rock alerted them. I don't know exactly what time he put them on watch. I didn't get in solely because he put them on watch, but it brought my eyes to them, brought my attention to them. We kind of had a double bottom right here. I kind of thought we might be looking at reversing today, start to head back up. We broke through a couple of resistance levels here. But what I saw that I liked was number one, the double bottom here, and number two, we were coming up on the 921 cross. I know Rock from Ramp Up got in these calls, but I don't know what time he got in. I think it was real close to when I did. I think he might have got in a little bit before me. But anyway, had a 921 cross. I got in at 10:12 this morning, right at the very beginning of this candle, and then I was looking. We ended up having a bearish engulfing candle here, and that kind of worried me, but I hung on and was getting ready. Not getting ready, but I was prepared to stop out if it didn't work out. But the bearish engulfing candle, actually it's not a bearish engulfing, that is a dark cloud cover. You see there, dark cloud cover. The difference is, let me zoom in here. The difference is, was it this one? Yeah, this one here. A bearish engulfing, this candle would have closed below here and fully engulfed this candle. A dark cloud cover has to close at least halfway down below this candle. So if it would have closed here to here, it would be a dark cloud cover. So that was actually a dark cloud cover, not a bearish engulfing candle. Dark cloud covers aren't quite as affirmative as a bearish engulfing, but dark cloud covers the same as a oh, I can't think of it now. Shoot, I have to cheat now. Oops. Piercing line. Piercing line is the opposite. Piercing line follows a red candle and closes halfway, at least halfway above that previous red candle. So anyway, we had a cross right here, so I entered at 10:12. I got in. I only bought 3 calls, 3 contracts, because I wanted to give myself room to add if it pulled back. I didn't really get an opportunity to add, so I didn't do it. But I sold the first one at about 19% profit at 10.16. Second one I sold at 10.32. So 10.16, I sold the first one shortly after the open of this candle. I think it was around here when I sold it. But we pulled back. I could have added here, but I didn't really have any real reason to add right there. It would have been speculation that it would have bounced here. So I sold the second one at 10.32, which was actually, I believe it was right here, right at this level. I sold the second one for 135, and I sold the last one at 10.35, which was right at the close of this candle. I was actually right here. This was yesterday's close, and there was a fib retracement line there, so I sold the last one here. Didn't quite catch a top, but that brings me to my next topic. You don't want to focus on catching bottoms and catching tops in trading. If that's your focus, you're not gonna last in this game. I've only ever caught a top a few times. I don't know for sure. I'm not even sure if I've ever caught it. I might have caught a bottom here and there. I've caught a top a couple of times, but it's just been luck. I didn't focus on catching tops and bottoms. You know, trying to catch tops and bottoms is like trying to go up and hit a home run every time, and it's just not going to work out most of the time. You're going to strike out more than you're going to hit home runs. What you should focus on is just catch a middle part of the run, something in the middle. When you see a good setup, a good entry, jump in, get a little bit of the middle, and when you see some type of resistance or somewhere you think might be a turning point, then you get out. Don't worry about if it's the top or the bottom. I didn't catch the top, and I don't care. I didn't catch the bottom, I don't care. I made 29% by catching the middle. I can catch the middle a lot more consistently than I can catch a bottom and catch a top. So just keep that in mind. Don't try to hit home run every time. Sure, you know, I've got 29% today, 31% yesterday. That might sound like a home run, but I'm also playing the current weekly's expirations, so it is a little bit riskier, but I'm not trying to catch a bottom. I'm not trying to catch a top. I'm just catching a little piece of the middle, and that's all I shoot for. I mentioned in yesterday's video something I was looking at on for exits, and I haven't really back tested it much yet, so I don't want to go into too much. I don't want to tell you that it works because I haven't really looked into it yet, but it's a TTM squeeze. It seems like when you have a 921 cross, if it's going to work out. Now, a lot of times you'll have this 921 cross just didn't really work out. You could have probably made a few bucks, but it didn't. It would have been considered a dud. But this 921 cross here, you see it started shooting up here. When the TTM starts getting close to 100, usually when it breaks 100, it starts to lose some momentum in. You see right here, this one, look at this number right here. This bar was 90, this one was 116. So going by this, my exit would have been this candle right here, which was real close to the top. I would have exited right here at 152.57. The high was 153.13, so it's not too far from the high. You know, it doesn't. Like I said, I still haven't finished testing it. You have the cross right here, and you see right here went up to 95, 98. So we didn't quite cross 100, but we got close to it, and there was a Fibonacci resistance there. So at that point, I would have at least unloaded most of it. But that's just what I was playing around with. You can experiment with it some if you want. I haven't back tested it thoroughly to know for sure whether it works real good, but yeah, I kind of looked at it a little bit today when I was in that trade. I was looking, I knew we were getting some pretty high levels. I exited my last bit right here, and the TTM was at 90 on that candle. I got out before it got to the peak, so it probably wasn't quite 90, but I haven't back tested enough to be that confident in it yet. But like I said, if it's something you want to look at, maybe play around with it. If you find something, you know, put it in the comments section if you feel like sharing it. You know, I share what I find. I have no interest or desire to start a chat room or to start any kind of service where I'm taking money from people. So I don't, you know, I'm not gonna say, hey, I found this magic indicator, but I'm not telling you what it is unless you pay me. I'm not like that. I'm just trying to pay it forward. I've learned a lot along the way, and if I can help somebody else, then, you know, that's all the reward I need. So, you know, if I find something, I'll share it with you. If you play around with this TTM or anything else that looks like a good exit indicator, then you want to share it, go ahead. Aside from that, just looking at the candles, I probably would have looked and said, okay, We're starting to get some longer tails or longer wicks right here. Right here we had a bearish engulfing candle. I probably would have got out. I would have started getting nervous at this one. I actually got out on this one. This one here I would have started getting nervous because it was kind of a spinning top, and then this one here, you know, it's this long wick doesn't build my confidence any. Aside from any other indicators, just seeing these two candles here, I would have been starting to get a little bit concerned that we were losing momentum. So I probably would have got out there anyway if I was still in it. But like I said, I was up 29%. I was happy with that. You know, I don't need to stretch it for every little penny. As long as I can get decent returns, I'm happy. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Maybe maybe I'll do a video tomorrow. We'll see how time goes and how my trading day goes. If I even make any trades tomorrow, we'll see. But again, thanks for watching, and leave comments or likes or dislikes, or subscribe. Thanks for watching again, and talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.